Hey guys, welcome back to KC Farms. This is John. Appreciate all the new subscribers. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button really quick, and we appreciate you guys following along and supporting our channel. If you've seen our last video, we went and we picked up mini donkeys, and we have just had a blast with them so far. When we got them, he said that they were most likely bred, so we were pretty excited about that, but we did not know it was going to be this soon. Look what they got. Just kidding. We went and got a jack too. I was a little worried with him. I thought he might be mean to the Jennies, but it has been the other way around. They've kind of been bullying him. So we've named him. This is Leroy, our spotted jack. There is Ethel. And here's Maureen. So I think that's what we're sticking with names. I started calling her Mo because Mo the pig was over there one day when I was sitting in trying to get him used to us. And she started walking towards us, so I just kept calling Maureen. So she came. They're still a little skittish of us, a lot better than when we first started. I built a little catch pen over here so I can work with them in there, and they just can't run away the whole time. Haven't got that going too much yet. We just set that up. So I just wanted to show you them. Some of them, Maureen's eating out of our hand. Ethel and Leroy have not been so much. We'll see if we can get them to come up here. But we really enjoyed these guys. Excited to get them out. Come here, Marie. Come on. It's probably not used to me having the camera in here, but there we go. So she's the most tame. Those two were together, so they bonded really well. Leroy, he's kind of getting bullied a little bit. We got him from a farm that had just got rid of their other two donkeys, so he was a little bit lonely, and we've just really enjoyed him. Excited to keep working with them and get them used to us. Like to be able to lead them around. We are still learning with these guys, obviously new to us. We don't know everything that you're supposed to do and feeding, and it's kind of like the cooney pigs is what we've been finding out is everybody, oh, a little bit of gas there, but everybody suggests you need to do one thing or the other, and it's kind of like people do a lot of different things and they all work as long as you're just keeping the health and welfare of your animal in mind. So we're gonna be trying a few different things, talking to a couple other people with donkeys, seeing what they're doing. We've heard about founder, so you're not supposed to just let them on pasture the whole time. Something with their hooves, we're still researching all that. So if you have any tips, comments, tricks, training tips, put them in the comments. We'd love to see what you guys do if you have many donkeys, how you work with them. I'm excited to get them on leads and be able to move them around the yard a little bit, let them out and graze for a little while and bring them back in. We're not sure if we're going to leave this as a permanent lot, but right now it's working for what we need. Got their water set up over there, little catch pen, and that's about it. Every time he sees me in the morning, he's braying. In the evening, he brays. It's pretty awesome. We really like him, but Maureen is definitely our nicest one so far, and we're still working on Ethel and Leroy. So we're excited to have these guys join our farm. Just something small. They are mini donkeys. I'm pretty sure they're all full grown, and excited to learn as we go on those. Speaking of learning as you go, I've got a little ebook coming out titled Learning As You Go, just to give you guys some tips, some encouragement if you're thinking about a change in your life, and maybe that can give you some encouragement or tips for that. But the other news, it's in our egg basket. Not this one, but we're going to be adding to it. If you guys watched way back, we got NOVOGENS January 19th, I believe is when they came. And we got them early so we could get some eggs early. And I'm going to cross pens here. We've got Chubbs and Hazel. A couple NOVOGENS have snuck out. A couple Polish in here. But over here I've left the egg basket, or the laying, can't even think of what it is. The nesting box is open so I could get in here and show you guys. These guys are 18 weeks old. We heard it could be as soon as 16 weeks old, but we've got our first egg. And I'm gonna start by saying I built these permanent nesting boxes in here thinking it was a good idea. Not a good idea at all. I don't have anything to block them from getting in there. I'm obviously going to clean these out. I'm going to try and get the crates in there because those are a lot better option. If you can't block them from going in, at least you can turn the crates around and they can't get in there. So these ladies, we didn't get any roosters. I figure I'm going to put one of my extra Bielefelders in here once they're old enough. They are 18 weeks old, and I came out today at feed time and we got 2 little eggs. So 18 weeks in and they're already laying, so that's pretty sweet. A lot of birds 23 to 24 weeks, some even longer. These guys were at 18 weeks for us. So, and they're a little bit different. I brought the other eggs over here. These are what we got from our Bielefelder today. And you can see these are a lot smaller because they just started laying, but they're supposed to lay a large. It's a little bit darker brown. Bielefelders kind of lay a lighter brown egg. And these ones are just a little bit darker. So excited to have all these coming to our egg baskets. These guys are supposed to be, or gals I should say, supposed to be good layers. And we are excited to have them laying here. So we got 2 today. Those were our first 2, 18 weeks in. And they are already laying. So I'm gonna get different nesting boxes in here. And we're gonna change over to a layer pellet now from our chick starter. So a couple things we have to do as they start to lay, but we'll get these other 3 girls. Actually, I really don't care if they're over here. They can help the Polish with the ticks for the pigs and keep them off there. Hazel, we do believe, is taken. She was bred a while ago, so we're looking for pigs late summer, early fall. But the big news is we got Leroy on the farm, so we've got 2 Jennies and 1 Jack, and the Novogens have started laying 18 weeks in. We're gonna see how well they do. Like I said, they're supposed to be really good layers, a large brown egg, so we'll keep up with them, see how they're laying, see if they are the best laying chickens out there. So, but Leroy, I'm sure one of these days I'll be able to catch one of his brays on there and show him off just a little bit. But it was cool. We had to chase him down. He was kind of in by himself and not too sure of people, and it's pretty cool how well they start to trust and warm up to people. These 2 Jennies possibly bred, so that will be a new experience for us. If they're not, that is okay too. We're just learning about them and teaching ourselves as we go. But you can see they're, especially Marine here, she's warmed up to us pretty good. I was able to pet her without giving her a treat the other day, and so we've made some leaps and bounds already, so we're excited to keep going as we grow. So one last piece of information, we had the Bielefelders in with Kevin and them over in the woods, and these Bielefelders must love bacon because they will peck the skin right off the pigs. So we had the pigs starting to get a couple wounds on them, so we moved the Bielefelders over here, and the goal was, this is where the pigs were last time. All our gilts were right there last time, so the goal was we didn't want to put the Bielefelders back in, so we're going to have them break down this manure. I'm thinking we're going to move them and put them in with the donkeys and see how well they do, because obviously the donkeys are giving us a lot more manure, and these guys are really good at breaking stuff up and eating pork, but we don't want them to be ripping up our pigs. So we moved them out with the pigs, moved Kevin and them out of the woods because we didn't want them just to be full of ticks. So we might put them in with the donkeys, see how the donkeys do. I'm not worried about like the donkeys killing the chicken. I'm just worried about them rubbing up on the chickshaw there. So that's the news on the Bielefelders. Novogen's laying, another new donkey, and we're done with donkeys. We're not getting a whole herd, just these 3. So we'll see how they do. But excited. I would like to maybe even get a cart, have them pull carts, just some things like that. But these are just pets. We're not getting into breeding donkeys and everything else, but excited to have them. We wanted something small, nothing huge, and we're just learning as we go. So appreciate you guys following along. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.